Good morning. It's 6:28 a.m. I am at the Monument Canyon trailhead, going to hike, and there's the little board for it. Gonna hike to Independence Monument. Last year I took I think it was the Independence Monument Trail. This year I'm gonna make a loop. I'm gonna go up through Wedding Canyon and then to the monument and then back down the way I went last year. If you can see behind me, the sun is just starting to come up, and excited about taking this hike this morning. I am right now the only person on this trail. There was no other vehicle back at the trailhead. So it's just me and the trail and whatever else I encounter along the trail. So let's see what happens today. So here's where last year I went up this trail. This year I'm gonna head down this one. It's unimproved. Ranger said I should be able to find my way without any problem. It's a little more rugged, so let's head down this way and have a look. And of course, how far I go depends on that problematic right knee. It has been giving me issues just about all trip. Whether I'm hiking or sitting, it has been causing me a lot of issues. So I can see what they mean by this trail is a little unimproved. It is not as defined as the other trail. By the way, it is a beautiful morning. It's when I got up, I think my car thermometer read 61 or 62 degrees. So it's a beautiful morning, but it's going to get warm as the day goes along. And you can see what I mean by it's a little more rugged than the other trail. So just got to watch my footing a little more. So here's my first little obstacle. I gotta go down through there, follow the trail on down, and then you can see it smooths out over there. But this looks like a little rough here, so we'll give it a shot. So that's the rock face I had to scramble down, and it was a little bit of a scramble. It wasn't too bad. Just being careful with my knee. And now we come across this stretch of the trail before it turns up into that canyon there, into Wedding Canyon. But it's very quiet out here. Like I said, I'm the only one out here. I did see, however, some fresh scat. It was not bighorn sheep, it was something else. Whoops, someone is coming. I just see someone else coming down the trail there. But we're gonna head on. I hope this is the right trail. We shall soon see. A little bit of a climb there. Yeah, it looks like there's a trail maybe on down that way. So this is where the trail goes up against the park boundary right here with this fence. It's also a wildlife fence because there are homes off to the right, and so it's sort of a way to keep the wildlife here in the park and protected and away from those homes. But it's not so bad. I've gone about 8/10 of a mile. So we should be turning up into the canyon soon. That was quite a scramble coming up that hill there. It was very steep and very rocky in places, but I made it, and now I'm on the edge of the canyon floor, getting ready to make my turn. This big rock here will be on our left side as we head up into Wedding Canyon. And if you look right up there, that is Window Rock. And Nancy and I have hiked out to that edge many times. So I'm gonna get a drink of water and then we'll head on up what looks like a trail right through there. I've just come up that way through there, and that was quite a scramble to get up to where I am, and I've got a little more to go, but I think eventually I've got to cross that ridge there, so I've got more to go. I'm 1.5 miles into the hike, elevation gain about 406 feet. So let's keep pressing on. Wow, it's like a wall in front of me. Oh well. Well, it looks like I've reached the base of that excuse me, that wall, and there is a trail that goes up that way, but look at what's next to me. And then down through the canyon behind me here, I can see the Fruita tower right through there. The book cliffs off in the distance. And then all around me here, there's window rock. There's the organ pipes. Just beautiful. And except for the birds and whatever wildlife, I'm it. Just me and God. How beautiful. Well, I've just about made it to the top of the wall here. And just through these trees here, I get my first glimpse of Independence Monument. Right through there. So, according to my watch, I've walked about 1.75 miles, which means it's only 3/4 of a mile to go. And since I can see it right there, it tells me I don't have a lot more elevation to go. That last 3/4 of a mile from when I made my turn up into the canyon, that's been rough. It's been very rough. 547 feet elevation gain. So hopefully it smooths out here as we head on down this way. This is much easier on my knees. That climb back there was really rough. We'll see how my knee holds up going down. But look, once we got up here, all the quartz that's around up here. I'm sorry, looking at the ground, but you can see that. I gotta grab a few samples while I'm up here for Nancy. But also, there's a lot of, looks like black horned sheep scat that I've seen. Just looking around, there's Window Rock. This is Wedding Canyon here. That's Otto's Trail up there. I take it back. No, that's Otto's Trail. And then over here is Independence Monument. And you can see the overlook up there for the Rim Trail. But you can see how easily it looks like to get over to the monument. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere. There's the marker. I made it. And boy, that canyon. Sorry, picking up a piece of quartz. That canyon is nice to walk up here because you are not in the sun at all. It's all shade coming up this way. I mentioned it last year, all the quartz crystal that's down here. But there we go. We made it. And there is Independence Monument. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a swing around. That's the trail we'll take. Going back is down that way. That's what protected us from the sun. Coming around that side. Looking off in the distance, there's Window Rock through there. Looking up there, you can see Otto's Trail. And like I said, I made it. Well, I'm sitting here at the base of Independence Monument again. Another year has gone by, and I did okay coming up. I came up Wedding Canyon. If you're going to do this hike, I would advise coming up Wedding Canyon, even though it's not as developed as the Monument Canyon, and it is there's a little more rock scrambling. It's still, you get a lot of shade, so that's a nice advantage to that. There's a nice breeze blowing right now here, but I'm going to go back Monument Canyon Trail. It's a little more developed and a little bit easier, I think, on my knee. My knee was really bothering me coming up, so that's why I'm sitting here right now taking a breather. But if you look behind me, you can see there's Independence Monument right there, and it is just so quiet here. I had one gentleman just walk up, took a picture, and turned around and walked back. I don't know, if I walked 2.5 miles, I think I would stop a little bit and enjoy this peace and quiet. But it's been good. We've got about a week and a half left before we start heading home, and yeah, kind of excited about heading home. I want to see Tony. I miss him. But anytime something starts coming to an end, you know, you start having to where that you're like, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. But I'm going to sit here. I'm going to eat another cereal bar and drink some more Powerade. And before I head back down, I won't be doing much recording going down because I'm going to be using my trekking pole to help me get down and to give my knee a little support. So there won't be much recording going down, but every year I come to a place like this, I usually sing a little chorus. So it's as peaceful and quiet as it is here. I guess the only thing I can sing is peace, peace, wonderful peace, coming down from the Father above. Sweep over my spirit, forever I pray, in fathomless billows of love. Peace, peace, wonderful peace, coming down from the Father above. Sweep over my spirit forever, I pray, in fathomless billows of love. Independence Monument, and the Independence Monument trail through Wedding Canyon and through Monument Canyon. So this part through here is all down. I just came down that way, and as you can see, it's kind of like steps, and my right knee and hip are not too happy right now going downhill with these steps to navigate, but we'll keep going. I think I got about 1.5 miles to go to get back to the car. I'm just gonna pan around here so you can see where I'm at, and I'll be in the shade there in just a few minutes, and you can see how beautiful all of this is. I gotta pause here a minute. I just walking along and came off a rock and felt my bad knee, my right knee, hyperextend. It was both scary and painful, but I think I'll have to get some ice when I get back to the little apartment. Oh my. Go down this way. So I've made it back to where the trail split off, right here. Wedding Canyon and Monument Canyon. This is where we started. So right back down this way is the car. Whoa, look at that. Almost stepped on him. Wow. A Colorado colored lizard. Look at it. He is pretty. You gonna go sun yourself on that rock there, buddy? You go right ahead. Sun yourself all you want. I'm going to take a picture of you with my yeah. All right. Let's head on down. Trailhead right down here. And total hiking time has been, it will end up being about 3 hours and 15 minutes, which isn't bad, I consider. I mean, I did spend probably a half hour just up at the monument, and I don't know how many times I stopped and just shot video, but It's been a nice hike, not too warm at all. And would I do it again? Oh yeah, probably next year with a new knee. So we made it back. Well, I'm back in the car after a 5-mile jaunt up to Independence Monument, and thankful for the opportunity to be able to do it. My knee is killing me. My hip is bothering me. So I'm gonna get back to the apartment and put some ice on it, pop a few painkillers, and just rest for the rest of the day. But would I do this again? Oh, most definitely. If you do a hike like this, you have to work yourself up to it, because it is a rugged hike. Sorry, I'm just had to adjust something there. It is a rugged hike. I had almost 800 feet in elevation gain, 2.5 miles up, 2.5 miles down. The up was yeah, it was rough, but it wasn't as bad as coming down. Coming down, you get a lot more stress on your knees and your hips coming down. But if you do something like this, like I said, make sure you're prepared, make sure you have the right equipment. I had a backpack with a bladder, a water bladder in it, and brought some cereal bars. Also brought an extra bottle of Powerade. Took a break at the halfway point. Had a trekking pole. A hat that covered my ears too, not this one, but another hat that covered my ears, and coated myself in bug spray to go up there. Also on my feet, I had really good hiking boots with good ankle support. So make sure you're well prepared if you're going to try something like this. I highly recommend it.